Weight loss survey. Why dieters fail to lose weight. Current situations of fat and obesity, together with weight-related complaints, have made weight control a major health right-of way throughout America. Yet, statistics indicate that average weight reduction on conventional diets adds up to a bare 5-8 pounds per time. So why do we kind of gormandize so delicate? According to a new Check 1, the answer seems to be because we make three vital misapprehensions. We don't have a good enough incitement, we allow ourselves to go empty, and we can't manage with bad days. The weight loss check conducted by Collins.com asked gorges to handpick the three biggest problems they faced when gorging. The most common problems reported were shy incitement to lose weight 76, hunger 72, and bad days 70. Although these results will come as no surprise to utmost gorges, they illuminate the significance of provocation in the gluttony process. We examine how these problems do and what way can be taken to overcome them. Why do we need an incitement? We gain weight because we take in more energy than we use, either because we eat too multitudinous calories or burn too numerous, or both. So if we want to reduce weight, we need to ameliorate our eating and exercise habits. And this is not easy because, let's face it, old habits are not easily discarded, especially if they involve cutting out our favorite treat. We need an important incitement to help us change. Specifically, we need an answer to the question, how exactly will I benefit from losing weight? When faced with this question, multitudinous gorges have no answer. Those who do generally reply, I'll feel more or my health will ameliorate. Others explain they are trying to lose weight to please their croaker or their mate, or simply because they are fat. Unfortunately, none of these reasons are strong enough to help us succeed. So when temptation strikes, we are unfit to repel. What type of incitement is stylish? Our provocation to lose weight must be predicated on a selfish, specific benefit. A good illustration might be a forthcoming beach holiday, a family occasion, or the achievement of specific mobility or stress thing. It must be as specific as possible. General benefits are useless and ideally related to a mixed state. In addition, it must be selfish. Losing weight to please others rarely works. The advice I give to my guests is truly simple. Do not bother gorging unless you have a good incitement, because no matter how good the diet, no matter how precious the exercise plan, unless you have an important reason to change your habits, you won't succeed. Hunger kills diets. At most gorges are still convinced that calories are their adversary, so the less they eat, the hastily they are likely to lose weight. This is not true. In reality, the slower we eat, the farther empty we get, and the easier it's to fall into temptation. The mortal body is trained to eat when empty, and no amount of restraint will neutralize this introductory appetite. This is why binge eating is such a common response to low-calorie diets. How to avoid hunger? No rocket wisdom also. Avoiding hunger simply means eating regularly throughout the day and keeping your calorie input above 1,000 to 1,200 per day. This prevents hunger, thus reducing the appetite to gormandize, and in addition, helps to maintain a regular high position of calorie burning. Eat too important rather than too little. We all have days when we feel spare and empty, indeed when we are gorging. This is no problem, simply eat more. It's always better to eat a little too important than not enough. Might this delay your weight loss? Yes, but so what? Taking numerous spare days to achieve your thing is not a problem. The real pitfall is not eating enough and ending up empty and depressed. This is a form of a binge. Bad days and the problem of perfection. No chooser is perfect. The verity is all gorgeous substantiation. Bad days or falls into occasional temptation. Plaintively, at most gorges contend on being perfect. They can't tolerate these lapses. So if, say, they visit a friend and end up eating 2 holders of ice cream and a box of babes, they go to pieces. I'm useless, they cry. I'm a failure. Overwhelmed by guilt at not being perfect, they also quit their diet of nausea. It's the guilt that does the damage in this situation. The factual binge is generally fairly innocuous. I mean, we need to eat a huge volume of food, 3,500 calories, to gain indeed 1 pound of weight. The real damage is caused by the antedating guilt, and this is what we need to address. Guilt comes from trying to be perfect. All gorges make misapprehensions, and this is perfectly normal. Having an occasional binge is no cause for alarm, far less guilt. Indeed, my most successful guests, those who have lost 100 pounds, had regular lapses. The difference is that they didn't see themselves as perfect individuals. So they felt entitled to make occasional misapprehensions, and so should you. Once you accept this, you will find gorging a whole lot easier. We need support to make these changes to overcome the 3 problems described over. An essential first step is to find proper support. This is just as important as choosing the right diet plan because no matter how good the diet is, it can't motivate you to stay on track. Only people can do this. Gluttony is 10 times easier when you admit instigations from others. So when choosing an online weight loss program, choose one with an active forum. Because at the end of the day, it's all about people. When we are alone and isolated, the smallest handicap can feel like a mountain. But when we have people behind us, anything is possible.